Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We should pick out... Oh, oops. We should pick out a side case to do. I guess the detective agency is the closest by. So we can hopefully pick one from there. I have leveled up my friendship. What is it called? It's not really friendship. Reputation? Town reputation? I leveled that up a little bit, so there should hopefully be, you know, a few, maybe, hopefully. That was a weird re-entry? What do you mean? That's normal! That, by the way, that guy, the guy who jumps out of the box, that's the guy who has, a wild fantasy, like, or not fantasy, imagination. That's the guy who has the imagination. The imagination. Okay. That's not important. Okay. Yakuza Jazz is very good. It's kind of ironic because all of the sound, music, whatever, from the BRB screen is like background music from the games, like things that play in stores and bars. So it's not even supposed to be that good necessarily, but it's really good. It's really fun. I really like it. You know him? That's good. That's good that you know him, because he's kind of more important than this character. Because again, this character is like, this game is a spin-off, not the main story. But yeah, it's still good. I really like it. Oh, only one? Okay, I mean, that's fine. We can take that. Mijore on Nakamichi. No, no. No. No, that was a totally normal re-entry. I use that one for the, Yakuza games. I made it when we started playing 7, and I really like it, so I've been using it for all the Yakuza related games. Where is Mihore again? Not here. Oh my god, where was it again? Oh, it is this one. Is it upstairs? Yeah, you know what? If you put it like that, then you're kind of right. Like, out of context. If you haven't seen the scene it's from, yeah, okay, that's kind of weird. No, the outro is so good. It's not worse. It's super good. Although it starts off a little slow, if that makes sense. Twig, hello. Oh, Hoshino. Are you still here?
服部さんも相手が八神さんだから時間割いてくれるわけで、別に僕が付き添う必要もないでしょう。まあほら、九州一番星にお昼食べ行くくらいのつもりで。
I do love ramen, yeah. Oh no. You're still gonna have to wait 2 hours. I hope that's not too long. I mean, I can also play it and then come back, but I feel like that's kind of annoying. New ADHD goal, stay until the end of stream. That would be a good goal. But at the same time, if you need to go to bed or anything, or if you have other stuff to do, then like, it's not that important. Excuse me, are you the one who requested a PI? Oh yes, you must be Yagami-san then. I'm Kawada. Nice to meet you, Kawada-san. What can I do for you? Well, let me start by saying I'm an editor at a small publishing company called Cloudy Skies Publishing. The thing is, we've been struggling recently. If we don't publish a hit soon, the whole company may end up folding. It's 2 a.m. No, I cut it out. I guess the Twitch VODs, you can still see it there, but the VODs on YouTube have it cut out, so... So you have to find a Twitch VOD. 4 a.m. is normal sleep time for me? Okay, well then. Cannot relate, but if that's okay, then sure. It's that bad, huh? I'm afraid so. I've been racking my brain about it, but that's when I saw what could be our lucky break. Oh yeah? Have you ever heard of Katagiri Takumi? He's a mystery writer. Oh yeah, he writes the Falco Edison series, right? I've read The Killing Light Bulb. Oh, so you do know him. He's actually going to be announcing his new book soon. And I was wondering if you could attend the announcement event with us. Huh? Why? Me? Why? It's more than just an announcement, you see. He's going to award publishing rights for his book at the same time. Publishing? Publishing rights? Of course. No publisher in his right mind wouldn't want Katagiri-sensei's newest. Whenever he writes anything new, publishers get worked into a frenzy trying to get it. Get it. I thought it said get to it. I guess everyone wants the safe bet. Very much so, and the big publishers always muscle out the smaller guys like us. That's business for you. But this time it's different. He's trying to create a level playing field for all the publishers. That's tied to his announcement, I take it? Yes, exactly. I see. Well, do you know what this criteria is going to be? Apparently, Katagiri-sensei is going to come up with a problem, and the first publisher to solve it gets the rights. That's so fun! A problem. Yes, and that's where you come in. Wait, what? Solving problems is a detective's job, right? Just like Falco Edison. Those are novels. In real life, even he'd struggle with those cases. Don't be such a downer. Come on. My company is going to live or die on this. Please, Yakami-san. If you can do it, how does 100,000 K sound? 180,000 K sound. If you don't end up being able to solve it, at least you tried. Alright, that sounds like a pretty good deal. Then it's settled. Thank you. But again, no promises that I can solve this riddle of his. Of course. Well, the announcement is happening soon. Are you ready to head over? Sure. 100,000? 180,000 K? No, I got it. Did I say it wrong? 180K. Or 180,000 yen. Sure. Let's go then. Oh my god, that was so creepy. It was the same animation exactly for both of them at the same time. Here we are, looks like we just made it. Ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed publishers, I'm pleased to welcome the world-renowned author Katagiri Takumi to the venue so that he may announce his book. So without further ado, please welcome Katagiri-sensei. I hate his suit. It's ugly. Oh! I thought he was gonna headbutt the microphone! Let me first thank all of you for coming today. I'm not usually one for this kind of extravagance, but today I have my reasons. As you know, I have a new work to announce, and I'm confident it will be as good, if not better, than the Edison series. Yeah, very ugly. It's making my eyes hurt. But I've not made any decisions concerning who will publish the work this time. I've always felt the field was a bit unfair, and this time I'd like to give every publisher an equal shot. Why would he do that? Why would he not stick to the same publisher if they did a good job? As such, I've devised this problem. Whoever can solve it will be awarded the publishing rights. You'll want to put your thinking caps on, everyone. It is. And I think the like pattern's too close to each other. Like too dense. Probably because he has enough money and is eccentric. That makes sense. This is it. It's all on your shoulders, Yagami-san. Yeah, no pressure or anything. Allow me to give you a few more details concerning this problem we have for you. The problem solution will be the combination to the safe on stage. Katagiri-sensei's master script for his new book is locked inside. I like that! If you feel like you've solved a problem, simply come on stage and attempt to unlock it. If the safe opens, you have won the publishing rights. Now, are you all ready for the problem itself? Then let's get on the way. I guess, yeah. The safe code. These are classic. These are classic, problems. Assuming that they're whole numbers. That's not true. We might not have to. No, we have to, because A is 4, C is 0, then 2A and 2C is 2, so A is 1, C is 0. Let me open up a little note thing. Because that's definitely right. Hang on. A equals 1, C equals 0, then ABC, D as we know it is 1 plus B and D. So B and D have to equal 3. Wait, is it that? Yeah, B2 and D1. Unless the order matters. That feels so so simple. That is not that hard. Like, so CBD, hang on. CBDA would be C0, B is 2. That would also be 4. And then CCCA would be 1. And then that one I can't read. That would be 4. No, sorry, 3. And that's 2. That would be 4. Is that right? Is Japanese math different? Sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh, actually. But, like, that is kind of funny. Math is the same everywhere. Yeah, 4, 3, 1, 4. 4, 1, 3, 4. Sorry, 4, 1, 3, 4. Let me think for a sec. Think about it. Hang on. Let me... Wait, is this algebra? No, this is a classic... I'm gonna copy paste it so that, if we need to look at it again, I can look at it again. So this is a very classic puzzle in that you have to, like, all the symbols represent, or all the letters represent a number. So you can puzzle out. Is it algebra? You can puzzle out what is what. That's the thing. If you tell me it's algebra, then I can't figure that shit out. Like, I hate algebra. I can't do algebra. If you give me a puzzle like this, I live for this shit. I live for this shit. The way he explains it makes me think that it's wrong. It's algebra in disguise. What are you waiting for? Go open the safe. I'm gonna save just in case I get it wrong. Maybe it's actually different. It does feel like it would be something else, right? This is way too easy.
Yagami.
What's your name, sir? I'm Yagami with Cloudy Skies Publishing. How confident are you, Yagami-san? I guess I'm pretty confident. Very well then. You may attempt to unlock the safe. I saved, so if we fuck it up... What was it for? 4, 1, 3, 4. Yeah, but the way he was talking about it, it sounded like he had a different idea, right? That is so easy. Wide opened. Perfect. Incredible. Cloudy Skies Publishing has solved the problem. Congratulations. It seems I can entrust my newest work to you, Cloudy Skies. Motherfucker, I could have done this when I was 12. Like, genuinely? I played Professor Layton when I was 12, and this is easier than that. Like, that is so easy! What? It seems I can entrust my newest work to you, Cloudy Skies. I guess so, huh? But it's so easy. Like, that is so simple. This is actually algebra, but fun. Yeah, I love puzzles like this, but you can't give me algebra. I hate algebra. Fuck that. Fuck math, but give me puzzles, though. I didn't think the problem would be solved so easily. Next time I'll have to make it harder. Do you think there's gonna be a sequel? Like a sequel side case? Yes! Yeah, but it's stupid puzzles. Because they never start with, like, oh, Jonathan has 18 watermelons. Fuck, they do. Sometimes they do. Thank you so much, Yakami-san. Our company is saved. Glad I could help. I think I even surprised myself a little. Kai, I can be a master detective. If this is the shit we had to do, oh my god. Don't be so modest. I'm glad I came to you, Yagami-san. Here's your payment, as promised. Thank you. School is about memory, not problem solving. I think math is about problem solving, but everything else is mostly memory, yeah. I do agree, like, the school system or the educational system is flawed, but I also don't know how to improve it either. Because of... There are not enough teachers to educate kids in the way that, like, is specially personalized for them, basically. Yeah, that's also true. Some schools are better at it, some teachers are better at it, but, I think a lot of kids could, you know, could use more one-on-one time, or 1-on-3 time, like 3 students per teacher, to really, like, figure out how they learn, if that makes sense, and if they need help, that they can be given extra help. But like I said, everything, like, is flawed. I don't know how to fix it. There's no good solution. People, like, teachers are just trying their best, mostly. Not all of them, but mostly. Anyway, I have a lot to discuss about our contract with Katagiri-sensei, so I suppose I should be off. Good luck. Yes, thank you so much again, if you'll excuse me. I understand where you're coming from, Lewis, but I'm not sure if I necessarily agree. And it also depends on, like, the country where you're at, where we're at. But yeah, I don't necessarily know if I agree. But I understand that you feel that way. But it is tough regardless. Meow. Like it is tough to be like a teacher and a student. Like a lot of kids also don't want to learn, you know? Like I don't know. I feel like this is a very heavy topic that I don't know if right now is the right way or the right time to talk about, you know? Mm, yeah, I think Elleris has good points. Like I said, it's difficult. It's very difficult. And it also like I also am personally not like well educated enough on the subject to really argue about anything. Not necessarily arguing, but like talk about it. Hello. Right, we have to talk to this guy because he's supposed to know more about um the drug facility. I don't exactly remember why we need to talk to him though. Because he's an expert on the drug facility because he's done a lot of research on it, I think. And we need to know about Shono. I believe it was something like that. That looks delightful. Maybe a little wet, but I guess it is soup. Fuck you. I hate him.
もしかして記事の写真スマホで撮ってる？
ええ、十分高画質ですからね。
He's kind of right. Like both of them. Okay, no, never
レポー
mind.
ターにでもなるの？
あたし
Like, you really don't need a super high quality camera these days. Mm. No, you're fine. You're fine, Lewis. Don't worry about it. Um, I mean, there are special education, if that's what you're referring to, there are special education schools, but a lot of individuals, like, regardless of their mental health situation, a lot of individuals have different needs, and there's no way that you can cater to everyone's very specific needs or to pick like similar students who have similar needs. That's so difficult. And again, um there's not enough teachers to do that. That's the thing. I don't think that helps. Like there, because there are split schools. There are like schools specifically for special education, and people get bullied regardless. Like whether like at the normal or the special education schools, like kids are shitheads. Like kids will bully other kids for no reason. Like I don't think that that's necessarily like first of all the teacher's fault, but also it's kind of unavoidable unless you homeschool your kids because normal schools exist. Mm. Yeah, I guess that is true. There are like different levels. The Netherlands does it too, and Germany too. Um, but there are, I guess, different levels. Though I guess the way you can explain it is like the people who are really good at thinking, then and learning, and then like the little middle ground, and then people who are more likely to go into trades and more physical work. So that kind of already exists, at least here. Um, I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like if normal schools exist, it paints that normal schools are good and everything else is bad. I don't think so. I don't think that does. paint everything else as bad. If anything, everything else is much more specialized in what those individuals need. Anyway, let's watch some cutscenes first. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think we can accept. I mean, we can accept the idea that everyone has different mental specifications, I guess, if you want to put it like that, sure. Everyone does have that. There are not enough resources to cater to everyone, to make sure that everyone can learn in the way that they need to learn. There is not enough money, time, teachers in the world to get that to work. That's true. There are like special schools is an insult. That is kind of true, but I think it's not right. I believe it's not right, but yeah, okay, that's just me. Mm, yeah. That's also a good point that a lot of politicians get paid a lot, but I also think that that's still pennies compared to what is needed in the ideal education system. But I also don't know how America or whichever country you're in, I don't know which like what kind of school system like how it works where you're at. I just know about the Netherlands and somewhat about Germany. So I don't know if we're not having a completely different conversation. You know what I mean? Because your education is different how am I not talking anymore? Your educational system might be structured very differently and I don't know how it is structured. General education, but in which country though? Like general education could look very different from one country to another, you know? mm, I'm just going to let them talk.
こっちの用は分かってんだろ。
すぐ終わりますよ。
Okay. What an ass. Do I just wait? Do I talk to him again? That's the thing. I don't know if regular or if education looks the same in most countries. Like I really don't know because I went I went to school in one country, so it's not like I can speak on and I'm sure standards in different countries are different. And like standards are different and the amount of money that gets pumped into education. Split the mental specifications and abolish normal schools. People won't have a finger to point. They have to deal with it too. Yeah, but then you can still point fingers, right? Because then there are different sections. You're saying that you should take one school and put all the different sections in that school, like regardless of, well, but like, you know, sorted by specifications. But then there's still, oh, you're in that class, you're in that one. And oh, but you're different from me, so I don't like you. I think you're always going to have bullying. If bullying is the issue, then I don't think you could ever truly get rid of it. Although I don't necessarily like I don't disagree with um like sorting people or students and um you know, catering to their needs in like smaller classes or differently sorted classes. Like I agree with that. Again, I'm not sure if it's possible, but I don't think that'll stop bullying at all. I think then it might be different people bullying each other. People are like that. That's true. That I think you're right is a good idea. I just don't know if it's that possible?
あなたと差し向かいでラーメンとはまさか。
I want to kick this man. I also thought this day would never come. I was also hoping it would never come. Because he's been kind of mean to Yagami about Yagami's past and like when he was a lawyer. That's true. I do agree with that. That like, you know, school is a little more catered to you. You don't have to do things that you are bad at or that you don't want to do, maybe.
あんた
To an
今も
extent.
梶平の会長とはやりとりを。
やりとりってほどのことは向こうが呼びたいとき。
Which was Kashihira was the guy in the wheelchair, right?
私を呼びつけるだけです。まあ記者としては仲良くしときたい相手ですしね。せいぜい利用させてもらいます。
へえ。
八神さんとも仲良くやりたいんですよ。だってほら
You?
この間殺された新谷先生。
I don't like him. Can I kick him? Do we have to fight him? I hope we do.
今日はアドデックの
The one from last stream? I don't know when it was. He was the guy we had to go into a club or something. I can't remember when, like, if you were there for that one. But it was an old man on a stage or whatever, like on a catwalk, and he told us about a guy who died, and then we investigated. I don't think that was the last one, the last Judgment stream. I think it was the one before that, or maybe even the one before that. I don't remember.
理由はないな。
It's so long ago.
じゃあ今日は一つ貸し。
But he's the KJ art patriarch. So the Kansai not the Tojo clan's patriarch, the Kansai Yakuza's patriarch. There we go. Ugh, this is why I didn't want to talk to him. Yeah, because he's an asshole.
一般的に新薬の開発というのはまず
Hang on. Not a matter of separating people into different schools, but making sure they get individualized curricular and support. Okay. Yes, so in one building, different classes and individualized curricula. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah. But again, I'm not sure if that's possible. Like, I don't know the math behind that. If you can feasibly achieve that. But it would be ideal, I do agree. No, don't skip! The the layout on this controller is just slightly different from my other, like the controller I usually use. Because the other controller, like the face buttons are a little more to the middle of the controller, so A and B are like A on this controller is kind of where B on the other one is, or whatever. Like, if you do the math, it's possible, but politicians don't want it. I really don't. I mean, yeah, you explained why you think they wouldn't want that. I just don't. My controller is janky. Yeah. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I understand why they would do it, but I don't understand why you would want your citizens to be uneducated. But that's a moral thing that I think I'm just a goody two shoes. I want everyone to have like equal opportunity and have a good life. And politicians might not agree with that because, you know, then they might not stay in power. So I get it. I definitely get it. But I think, I don't know. Maybe I should be a politician. No. But, you know. Anyway, let's talk about drugs. That's fun.
それが新薬の候補になるわけです。その効果を動物実験で試し、パスすればようやく臨床試験。臨床試験というのは要するに人体実験のことですね。そうやって何年も、いや、場合によってはもっと長い時間をかけて効果や
Oh yeah, that takes decades. As long as
製品
decades.
化されます。
どえらく大変なのはわかるよ。
さて、これまでのアルツハイマー治療薬はあくまで病状の進行を遅らせるものです。完治させるものは一つとしてありません。しかし木戸博士のアドデック9はマウス実験で目覚ましい効果
Did he say mouse? I guess that makes sense because Japan and a lot of Asian languages, I believe, don't make a distinction between rats and mice. It's all just the same. So it would be fascinating that they, or it is fascinating that they use the word mouse.
もしそれが人体にも有効なら人類はアルツハイマーを治すことができる。1年前の論文はつまりそういう内容だったわけです。
なるほどね。
八神さん、今日本では80歳を過ぎると4人に1人は認知症です。
So many.
例えば50代の夫婦がいたらそれぞれの両親4人のうち1人が発症する計算です。さらにその30年後、自分か配偶者が認知症になっている確率は
That is so much.
1つ。認知症は誰にとっても人事ではありません。いずれ自分にそれと疑わしい症状が出たら、私ならすぐ診察を受けますね。中に
Is it? I guess. I
う
don't.
まく病状の進行を抑えながら仕事を続けている人もいます。認知症は恐れるのではなく、備えるべき病気です。
I don't think it's as bad as B or no, not B, V. Like the V is really hard to pronounce. Because they don't have it, they just have B's and F's.
社会の無理解と無関心でしょうね。今のあなたのように。
わかったよ。
ではまず、八神さんにはアルツハイマーの概要を知っていただきますが。
Sure? I mean... you do it even if I said no, right? And it's the only option.
他に選択肢はない。
Incredible.
結構。じゃあ始めますね。前提として認知症にはいくつかタイプがありますが、その7割が九段のアルツハイマー病です。脳にアミロイド β というタンパク質が蓄積することで発症すると言われています。
I gotta be honest, this is kind of fascinating. I didn't think I was gonna learn about Alzheimer's and dementia when I booted up the game the first stream.
すると神経細胞が死滅し、徐々に脳が萎縮してしまう。
つまり頭の中にたまるカスみたいなのが脳を縮ませるってこと。
かなりざっくり言えばですがね。ただそれさえ仮説の域を出ません。アルツハイマーにはまだわからないことが多いので。
Virology is
縮
cool.
むとどうなる？
What is? Is virology not about viruses? Would that be different? That would be different, right?
に支障が出ます。そもそも気を
This looks so funny. I'm just laughing because we haven't ever had like slides like this in any of the games. Like it's like he pulls up a fucking PowerPoint. We haven't had that happen once, I don't think. Oh, really? That's really interesting. Did you not like it? Did you stop? Or rather, why did you stop?
特には明記貯蔵検索というプロセスがあります。
Oh, thank you, Nova Eye, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're I mean, if you're following, if you're following, you might be enjoying the stream. But thank you. I appreciate it.
この最初の手順である明記ができなくなる。新しいことが覚えづらくなるの。
Huh.
いらっしゃいませ。
Hello?
お客様。
Hello, Sharkstar. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid, and thank you everyone else who came in. Thank you so much. And welcome. What were you playing? Were you also playing Judgment? And thank you, Sharkstar, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have no fear, Sharkstar is here. That's so cute. Welcome, welcome everyone. Hello. I hope you're all well. Wait, Nova Eye, how did you come in and follow before the raid came in? Okay, I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We were playing Lost Judgment. Oh, how is Lost Judgment? Is it better? I feel like I've heard more good things about it, but at the same time, I really like this game so far, so I don't know where they're gonna make it better. It's amazing, it's better. How? How is it better? In what way? And why are people complaining about this one? A lot of side quests? More than normal? More than normal. I was looking at the side quests and going, there's not a whole lot of them. I think there's about 50. So how many does Lost Judgment have? Like a 150? That's more than normal. But then again, what is normal? Because I think Yakuza 3 had like 110 or 130? I can't remember. So that's a lot already. Okay, I guess I will find out for myself. Anyway, we are currently talking to Hattori because we're still learning about the drug center. Currently, we found Hamura and beat the shit out of him. And he didn't tell us, but he implied, we understood that Shono is the big bad guy, at least within the drug center. Yeah, the ADD9? That's not what it was. 80 something. I can never remember, but yeah, the drug thing. But yeah, so we're trying to find information about the drug center. I don't know why specifically. What are we talking to him for? Besides learning more about Shono, I suppose? I won't give you any spoilers. That's appreciated. Thank you. Oh, oops, no, don't skip.
私が印象的に思った例を挙げましょうか。ある認知症患者に日付を聞いたとき、今日は何月何日と正しい答えが返ってきました。ところが、今が西暦何年かと聞くと、
I guess because dates, like days and months never change. But the year changes, so that's new information, so they can't figure that out. But they're aware of, like, January.
認知症ではそういった記憶の混濁が見られるというわけで。
That sounds awful. Like, dementia and Alzheimer's sound so awful.
そうですか。
じゃあそのアル
89, right. It was not ADD9. But that was close enough.
実験マウスに投与されたアドデック9はオートファジーと呼ばれる細胞の自食
Autophagy I learned about recently. Autophagy is the body using old dead cells to not regenerate, but use that energy from those to regenerate or make healthy their other cells, something like that. No short-term versus long-term. Really? I mean, that's not quite what he said, right? I added another letter. Yeah, you got a little too excited. But yeah, close enough. I knew what you meant. Yeah, self-devouring. Oh, its own proteins?
その作用で脳にたまるタンパク質であるアミロイド β が瞬時に分解されるんです。
瞬時に。
そのアミロイド β が消えた結果、マウスのアルツハイマーは完全に進行しなくなりました。しかも驚いたことに、死滅していたはずの脳細胞が一部機能を回復したんです。ある科学者はそれを
It is kind of funny that they're like someone spent a lot of time figuring all this shit out, like to write into the story, because this is all like actual, like real information. This isn't like a made-up disease that they just like threw out and came up with some symptoms or anything like that. Like someone did their homework, which is kind of incredible. I mean, you would kind of expect it if you're going to mention a real disease. You would expect them to do their due diligence, but for them to actually have done it and written it like into the story without you even needing to Google anything, I think that's kind of fantastic. Sorry, I made it sound like I said fantastic. I meant fantastic. But Sharkstar, you can steal that. You can steal fantastic if you're not already using that. Oh, are they? I mean, I guess it makes sense that there are like actual scientists working on that. Especially if the stats they were mentioning were real, that like 1 in 4 people over 80 like deals with Alzheimer's, at least to a certain degree. Like that, then it makes sense that they're working on that. Really? I guess that's true. I guess you are right. The Last of Us games also did their job? I have not played The Last of Us. Should I? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not super into... Is Last of Us they're zombies, right? Is that right? I will use fantastic. You're welcome. No need to give me credit or anything. It's fine. Go on Google search up and go to page 3. Why page 3? Why specifically the third one? Infected with what? Zombieism? Isn't that just zombies? What are they infected with? To me, that's the same thing. Also, Sharkstar, your emotes are so cute. They are adorable. Fungi? Okay. I mean, then still, I don't know if fungi I don't know if fungi are, you know, that up my alley. And I don't like the thought of fungi being evil, because I'm currently growing some plants, and one of my plant pots especially currently has a lot of mushrooms in it, and I don't know why. I didn't put them in there, but I don't like the thought of mushrooms taking over the world and infecting me with something. So, because so far the mushrooms seem nice, but but I hope they don't like mess me up too much, you know? Cordyceps maximus? Is that a joke or is that actually Cordyceps? Huh. Interesting. There's mushrooms that take over your body. Can you not tell me? You do not have to tell me that at all. Like, please don't actually. Oh, is he saying that it doesn't exist? If that's true, it really would be a dream drug, but it's still in the early stages, so how do they know?
創薬センターの副所長は何かアドデック9に欠陥があると疑ってた。
Right, that was the guy who got killed. What was his name? Hashiri? It was something Hashi. I don't remember, dude. Oh yeah, I have heard of the, like, mushrooms that take Were they mushrooms? Were they not? I don't know if I want to talk about that. No, that's mean. Poor ants. It's real but not humans, because humans are too hot. Okay, well, that's good for now. That's one worry I don't have to worry about. The English dub of this game is fantastic. I have heard a little bit of the English dub. I specifically liked Kaito's voice actor, because he sounds a lot like Japanese Kaito. But like, from what I heard, it was really good. Not mushrooms, it's cordyceps. What's the difference? Are cordyceps not mushrooms? Or are fungi and mushrooms different? Is it like mushrooms are a fungi, but fungi aren't necessarily mushrooms? Is that how that works? Right.
秘密というとどんな？
データの捏造とか。
Why are we telling this guy? Like, why are we showing our hand? So it's fungi. Okay, so they're not mushrooms, but mushrooms are fungi, but cordyceps are fungi and not mushrooms. Mold is also a fungus, and yeast, but not mushrooms. Wait, mushrooms aren't fungi? Or yeast is not mushrooms? And mold is not mushrooms. Okay. I get it, maybe.
なんで？
アドデック9は論文発表後、マウスで何度も検証されていますし、それを裏付けるデータも揃っています。捏造なんてありえません。
But just because they work on mice doesn't mean that they work on people.
確かです。むしろ私は論文に多少の穴があってもどんどん開発を進めるべき。
Really? So he's saying it's real?
認知症治療薬は世界中で開発が進められています。もしよそに先を越されたら国家的な損失ですから。
Wait, did you see those things in the background? The red books said 5 on them, like the katakana that spells out 5. Do you think they're the Shonen 5 magazine that Taichi wanted in Yakuza 3? How do I remember that was called Shonen 5? Do you think that's related? That could be related, or maybe not. Maybe it's just me making shit up. They didn't try it on rats. They specifically tried it on mice, they said. Like, I don't know how different that would be. Like, if you test on mice or rats. I mean, I'm sure it's similar. Really? Rats have similar DNA to humans? But more similar than mice? Like, what's closer to humans, mice or rats? I mean, they're very similar.
すぐにでも臨床試験に入っていい。
臨床試験っていうのはつまり
人体実験です。
人体実験。
Oh. Rats are closer? Interesting. And chimpanzees. And bananas. Sorry. I don't know if bananas are closer than rats or not. I was also thinking they need to bring in human subjects, and then I was thinking of the people who died. But how is that related if they kill them? How are they going to test on them? Do they kill people and bring them in? Surely not. Because they're just left out there. Or are they injecting the eyes with what? 89? 89? Are they injecting the eyes with that? Or like through the eye into the... I don't want to think about that either.
まさか。
どうしました？
いや、じゃあアドデック9には本当に何も問題ないのか？
そうですね。
It just feels
これは
off.
強いて言えばの話ですけど、
ん？
アドデック9の論文は筆頭著者が木戸さんとされています。が、
But why biological warfare? I have been thinking, how do these people die? Oh no, I think they do explain it at some point that they die not because they got stabbed in the eyes, but because they got stabbed in the eyes and then hit the brain. So I assume that they are injecting them with 89. Hey Shadow, good to see you today. It's not technically Yakuza, but yeah. Welcome to Judgment. We're learning about drugs and Alzheimer's today. Isn't that great? I hope you're well. I hope you had a good week so far. And it's good to see you. Model organism? They're so well known that the effects can be somewhat derived from theory, and their reactions can be somewhat translated to humans. Interesting. Fascinating. Okay. But it was Shono instead. Yep.
あなたもご存知の小野という研究員です。
Yeah, I guess you could have just said. Wait, fruit flies? Why? Really?
ショーノだ。アドデック9は木戸じゃなく、ショーノが。
Yeah, you already figured that out, Talk.
まあ単なる研究員の論文で。
He already figured that shit out and now he's confused.
だからその道の権威の名前で発表される方が体裁も良い。でもよく聞く話ですよ。大した問題じゃありません。
It's so funny, Lewis, it's so funny that you say you can't dump random people with full information. Alaris is known for that, but also I'm not really a random person to him. He probably has a pretty good idea of what I do and don't understand, but yeah. I mean simpler terms, especially when I'm streaming, I feel like you do have to use like little baby terms. So that I can both take in what the game is saying and what chat's saying. It is Shono, huh? Okay. Well, let's go meet the gang. Are we meeting the entire gang? No, I'm not fighting you. Have a nice day. Yeah. No, I feel like there's a time and a place to learn new things, and when I'm trying to play a video game, especially one with a really intricate story, it's just not as easy to learn at the same time, you know? Like, that's a lot. If I sit down and I'm like, okay, it's just the two of us, explain to me how this works, I can probably understand it relatively well, but like not always. Time and place. Hello, gang. I guess we were meeting the entire gang.
なんだ、みんな揃ってんのか。
服部さんとの話どうでした？役に立ちました？
まあ、多分。
Okay, great. Let me save just in case. In case we're going to be talking for a billionty years. Oh, do we get to sit next to him? Wait, I can talk to him.
さん、せっかくメンバーが集まってることだし、少し情報を整理しません？どうぞ座ってください。
Is everyone ready for another info dump? Because it's time for another info dump.
何？じゃあ結局アドデック9には何も問題なかったわけ？
服部の話だとね。
でも木戸が名前だけのお飾りだったっていうのは初耳です。 そうなるとやっぱり小野の方に何かあるんですかね。
どうだろうな。
Could
ただ
be.
それより俺は
That's a good point.
服部と話してて一つ気になる言葉があった。
なんだよ。
人体実験。
それが
アドデック9はこれから人体実験に入る段階らしい。
人体実験か。なんか連想しちゃうね。目をえぐられたし。
Why are you looking at Kaito?
その人体実験
Like a threat, like I'm gonna do that to you,
だ
Kaito.
からモグラの殺しがさ、アドデック9の例えば極秘の人体実験だったとしたらどうかなって。
お前までマジで言ってんのか？
仮にモグラの黒幕が小野だとして。
だとして小野が殺し屋に何人も殺しを頼んだってのか？
やっぱおかしいか。
もし人体実験だとしても認知症の新薬試すのにわざわざ人を殺しますかね。ウイルス兵器じゃあるまいし。
Guess maybe the point might be that they have to inject it into the brain? And what is one way to do that? No. Killing someone and stabbing them in their eyes, I guess. I don't
未知の
know.
ものすごい副作用があったとか。殺したかったわけじゃなくて死なせちゃったんだよ。
でも実験マウスが全然平気なんですよ。なのにいきなり
No one ever said that the mice lived.
人を死なせちゃうなんて、まさか。
そのまさかが起きたんだとしたら。
じゃあアドデック9はマウスに無害で人間には猛毒だったってことですか？
ああ。だからその副作用をなくすために何人も実験する必要がある。それで教霊界の連中を何人も殺してたとか。
If Shono needed to silence those yakuza, he might have resorted to using the mole. But, so it was to silence and not to use the drug? Like the testing? I don't know.
そもそも薬の実
Test them, they get terrified, they want to report you, you kill them. I
験なら
guess, yeah, that
その
could be the
病気の患
case.
者に試さねえか？モグラがやった奴らは別にアルツハイマーじゃなかったろ。
そうだな。
いえ、
I mean, there could have been signs or like family history of
新
Alzheimer's.
薬の臨床試験は健康な人にもやるそうです。薬が人体に安全か確かめるために。
最終的にはそうかもしんねえけど、やっぱ最初は患者からだろ。
でもさ、
勘弁しろよ。ちっとは話真面目に進めようぜ。
みんな真面目に話してますよ。
人体実験がどうのこうの真面目に話せねえっつってんだ、アホが。
I'm buying it. Okay, guys, can we pipe down?
全ての可能性をちゃんと考察しない。
Come on, no infighting. This is what they want.
じゃああのセンターで殺されたワクってじいさんも人体実験だったのかもな。
That's a good point. There was an old man with Alzheimer's who randomly died.
ん？
なんだよ。
八神さん。
Kaito, you're a genius, accidentally.
あの時殺された枠さんは確かアルツハイマー。
That is such a funny way of revealing information. Just infighting and one of them is like, you guys are idiots. You're like forgetting this very important detail. And everyone's like, right, we did forget that. Thanks, guy.
当たりじゃないですか。
That's hilarious. He doesn't get it. Of course he doesn't.
っていうアルツハイマー病の患者だった。でも大久保新平は無罪になって結局今も誰が何のために
Right.
を殺したかは分かってない。
What if the motivation for that murder was a human experiment for 89?
まあ落ち着けって。それ3年前の事件だろ。そんな前からアドデック9があったっけか？
確かに
Not necessarily
1年
true.
前ですね。でも当然 研究はそのずっと前から始まってたはずです。
Yeah, that shit takes time.
ってことは
Oh, wait, what? We're onto something. Incredible, I love that
まだ何とも言えま
guy.
せんけど、この話もう少し掘り下げてみません？
Imagine getting your memory wiped and waking up in some random place without sign of anything happening other than losing memory and waking up in a random area. That sounds like hell. Like, waking up not remembering anything. That is awful. What an awful thing you have bestowed upon us. Keep organizing the
も
information?
し3年前の事件が人体実験の結果だったとしたら、アドデック9は吹っ飛ぶね。スキャンダルどころの話じゃないよ。
さっきの人体実験説、もう少し話し合いたいです。続けてもいいですか？
Hold on. I gotta talk to the big guy. The star of the show.
今日頭冴えてる気がするぜ。
I'm coming around on Team Whack Job. I love him. What an asshole.
続けて。
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
もちろん
More info dump. Yippee. Grab your popcorn and your pen and paper.
小野が3年前に人体実験をやったとして、なんで急にそんなことしたんですかね。本来なら臨床試験に入る前にもっと安全性を確認するでしょうし。
Maybe they weren't allowed to run tests because it's too dangerous. Why would Shono have broken protocol and experimented on Waku?
やっぱり画期的な新薬を早く人の体で試したかった。
Yeah, like it makes sense that this is not necessarily the most interesting part of the game. I totally get it. So yeah, no worries. I'll catch you later. Otherwise, if I don't, then I hope you have a good night and a good weekend.
うまくいけば世界を救うって新薬だ。それでも正式な手順を踏んで臨床試験をやるまでには時間がかかる。下手したら何年も。
そっか。でも小野のそばには認知症の患者がたくさんいて、ちょっとくらいの実験ならまずバレないでしょうし、逆にうまくいったら万々歳です。
That is such a moral dilemma.
救えるなら多少危険を冒してでも。
でもその結果、小野はまさかの副作用で患者を死なせてしまった。3年前の事件について
That's such a
は
moral dilemma.
やっぱりそれによる事故だった気がするな。
なるほど。
ただし今は危険を承知で人体実験を続けている。モグラを使って。まだ仮説の段階だけど、今のところ筋は通ってるよな。
さっきの八神さんの仮説でいくと、じゃあ大久保って
I mean, we did already kind of know
でもあい
that.
つその
I
後
mean, not for
恋人
certain.
殺したよね。だから死刑なんでしょ。
よせ杉浦。その話
Oh my god.
後だ。
Do you think they tested it out on her? Or on him? Okubo. Oh no. Meow. Anyone else have anything to say? I guess not. Okay. No, no, talk to him. Man, my cats are driving me crazy.
まず3年前、小野がアドテック9の実験中に事故で患者を死なせてしまった。ところがその人体実験は今も続いてて、だから羽村やモグラが強霊界の人間を
I don't get why all the Kyorei guys got killed.
何人も殺している。
いや、でもさ、小野に
Like, I don't get that. Like, why are they
普通の
involved?
研究員じゃ金もコネもないよね。
それを
The
持ってるやつが
Kajihira
小野の
group.
そば
No,
に
no, no, that's not true. Kajihira makes no sense. Because they were after the reason why the other guy
いるとし
died.
たら
ヤクザを動かせるような人 誰のこと言ってるの？
Kido? Oh, the health ministry. I mean, we already kind of said that it couldn't be Kido, or that maybe Kido wasn't fully aware of everything. It wouldn't be Kajihira. No, it was Kajihira. No. What did Kajihira tell us? I think it is Kajihira then. But they're the yakuza. Then it should be the minister, right? Because I think that guy Kajihira talked about the minister. Fuck it, I don't know.
厚生労働省の風見大臣。
現役の大臣が小野のためにヤクザを動かしたってこと？本当に？
No. I don't know. I don't know. This was hard.
そこまでリスクを冒すメリットが大臣にあるかどうか。
じゃあ他に誰がいる？
Fine, then it was
小野の代わ
Kajihira.
りに羽村とコネを持っていた人物。それは
Hamura, though. Hamura? Then it wouldn't be the Kajihira group. Then it would be Kido.
創薬センターのトップ。木戸。
The music started playing. That's the answer.
木戸なら
I think they do that to an Ace Attorney. That if the music either stops, it's right, or if it, yeah, I think if it stops, it's right, and if it keeps going, it's wrong.
動かせるでしょうし、そういえば
I love that.
裏社会とつながっているって話もありましたね。そうですよ。きっと木戸も一味です。
いや、それはどうかな。
なんだよ。
だってほら、例の論文発表の時の記者会見。
No, I did not look at Kido's face.
あんな無邪気なドヤ顔してたんだよ。もし人体実験のことがバレれば破滅なのに。
Ah.
キドってそんなに肝据わってる。
Wait, so they wanted me to be wrong.
そうは見えねえな。
They wanted me to pick Kido and be wrong, but I already mathed out that it wouldn't be Kido.
木戸が人体実験のことを知らされたのはあの記者会見の後。
Oh.
まずショーノは何も知らない木戸をアドデック9の論文の筆頭執筆者にして全ての手柄も譲った。
And then he finds out, and then he panics, and then he hires the yakuza.
それをあの
Okay.
場で華々しく発表したんです。で、その後実験で人が死んでるとか言われてももう抜けられませんよね。多分そうやってショーノは
Oh my god, that's what we just saw. That I was like, oh, that's a PowerPoint presentation. That shit literally was a PowerPoint presentation. Oh my god.
木戸の金とコネを通じて羽村やモグラを雇うためにってことなら結構自然な流れじゃありません？
ほうほ
う。なら小野と木戸の
But
力関係は
Kido's not in charge, but he's still involved.
やっぱりモグラの黒幕はショーノですよ。
じゃあその場合よ、最初にショーノが殺し屋使ったのはいつだ？いつからモグラは動いている？
Oh no, the first time Shono actually used an assassin would have to be Hashiki. That's his name, Hashiki. Because Vaku was probably Shono himself. Hashiki, like the most, like we only started referring to him as the mole when he started killing people by poking their eyes out. But before that, there was Hashiki who got assassinated. It was probably just not the same, probably the same guy, but not, like the modus operandi was just different.
半年前に橋木を殺したのはモグラだったと思う。
なんでだ？
ショーノにとってアドデック9を嗅ぎ回る橋木は目覚め。 でも犯行当時ショーノにはタクシーに乗ってた
That's
ってア
true.
リバイがある。
He was there, but he had an alibi.
別の誰かに端木を始末させたんじゃないか。
じゃあ例の黒いレインコートの男がモグラだったってことですか？
Likely.
腕のいい殺し屋なんてそう何人もいないだろう。
確かにな。俺もそう思う。
Yeah, okay, Kaito. Kaito has been so unhelpful. Except with his random outburst.
そのうち例の人体実験にも気づいたかもしれない。
ええ、そうなったらショーノたちは破滅ですから。端木を始末しようとするには十分な動機です。
いろいろ辻褄は合うってわけ？いや、でもな。
Looks like Sugiura still isn't totally on board.
言いたいことがあるんだろ？言えよ。
I like that he,
今ま
even though he's convinced, I like that he still gives all the henchmen, all the teammates, their like little say. If they have something still to say, he's like, okay, go on. What do you want to say, guy? And like he actually cares about their opinions. Consider the cheese? I always consider cheese. I love cheese.
全部仮説でしょ。
Why are you underestimating my love of
おまけに
cheese?
これちょっと八神さんに都合良すぎない？
Yeah, well, sometimes the most convenient thing is the truth.
都合良す
So,
ぎってなんだ？
3年前にセンターで患者死なせたのがショーノって言うんなら、じゃああの事件で疑われてた大久保は完全に潔白だったって。
no, because he still dumped the body.
判決通りあいつは本当に無実だったわけだ。
でも大久保ってさ、その後恋人殺してるよね。包丁で何度も刺して火まで
Yeah.
禁酒してたはずが相当酒臭かったってね。結局あいつ本当は殺人鬼だったじゃない。
Unless he wasn't. Again, either it was the mole or either one of them got tested on. Either the girlfriend
だ
or
からみんな騒いだんでしょ。
Okubo.
センターの事件で大久保を無罪にしたのが間違いだったって。やっぱりあれも大久保の仕業だったんじゃないかってね。
Not necessarily.
でも八神さんとしては大久保が判決通り無実だったと信じたい。そして寺沢恵美が死んだのも自分のせいじゃなかったと思いたい。違う？
He does have a point, like from the outside. Like if you don't take game logic into account, from the outside, he does have the big vibe of like, yeah, I'm right because I believe him because I like him. But realistically, that would mean that like he might very well. Like if he then went on, if he just dumped a body and then went on to kill his girlfriend, then it would be that it is so likely that he then would have killed the old guy too.
いい加減にしろ杉浦。
No, shut up.
なんだと思ってやがる。
Kaito, why are you so hostile today?
自分が感情に振り回されやすいって自覚があってさ。
I think he has a point.
フェアでいようっていつも努力してる。
なんだと？
I think he has a point, but he may not be right. We just have to find out if he did actually kill the
さっきの
girlfriend.
八神さんの仮説を進めるなら、まず大久保の潔白を確かめなきゃ。創薬センターで枠っておじいちゃんを本当に殺してなかったかどうか。
I agree.
そんなもんどうやって確かめんだ？
大久保に聞くんだよ。センターでの事件、君は本当に無実だったかって。
大久保と直で会えってのか。
But would he speak the truth? I guess it wouldn't change anything. But he might think it might change something.
死刑囚と会うには
I don't know if
弁護士なら
that's...
死刑囚とだって面会できるでしょ
I'm not a lawyer. Okubo is still in jail. I could meet him, but...
彼は俺を憎んでる。寺沢恵美の件で大久保はずっと無実を訴えてた。でも俺はそれを見捨てたんだ。
Oh, why would you do that? I mean,
それでも
because he believed he did
もう
it.
一度
But
大久保って人間を見とくべきじゃないの八神さんが本気でこの
I
事件
guess he could start by apologizing
どうする？
and then be like, I'll hear you out this time for real.
星野君、
はい。
大久保新平と面会する。手配頼めるか。
わかりました。拘置所に連絡します。
その間に俺はもう一度大久保の裁判資料を見てくるよ。源田先生のところに行ってくる。
はい。
Man. I missed the bonus. I didn't get the bonus because I was wrong. Ugh. I'm so mad about that.
時間決まったら連絡します。
I'm not mad. Like, it's fine.
さっきは言い方きつかったかもね
No, you had a point. You have a right to be whatever you said.
あの大久保とご対面か。お前にはしんどいことになりそうだな。
Yeah, well, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Okay, how about, I hate to do it, I hate to do this, but I kinda, while, as I was saying a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, I was like, I kinda have to go to the bathroom, and I was going to say, a woman's gotta do what a woman's gotta do, but then I was like, that's awful, why would I say that? But then, like, I still need to go to the toilet, so, and I was glancing over at the time, I still want to keep playing for like 30 minutes, so I'm going to take a really quick bathroom break. I'm really sorry, but I don't want to I don't want to sit here for half an hour longer having to pee. So anyway, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere unless you want to. That's fine, but I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Also sorry. It do be doubled? What do you mean it do be doubled? Again? Why is that? I'm gonna have to look into that after the stream. Is it? Hang on, is it doubled?
Yeah.
Why? Hang on. That's kind of funny because then it kind of sounds like a chorus of Kaito going yeah. I know I said I'll do it after the stream. I'm looking at it. Monitor and output. Monitor only, mute output. Did that change it? I still heard it double. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was listening to all the voice lines earlier today because I was like, oh, I should get a Judgment exclusive sound effect, and I couldn't really find anything. Until I found those two, the nya and the wan, and I thought they were so cute. I love them. I don't know when they're used, if at all, but like they're so cute. I love that guy. Anyway, sorry about that. Now it does nothing? Why does it not do anything? We used it at the same time. For me, it's double. Do you hear it? Hang on. I may literally have to look at it later. I don't know why. Here, I'll give you a free... Yeah. I don't know why. I really have no clue. It should work. Whenever I'm not streaming, it plays only once. So I don't know why it works twice. It does it twice while I'm streaming. I'm not sure. Is there... hang on. Do I have the... Anyway, I'll have to look at that later. My bad. Sorry. Oops. I think we should do a little more of the story since so much of the story that we played today has been, exposition. It has just been talking and nothing else. So I think we should do a little more story. Because I think it's fun, also. I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember. I don't remember. Maybe it was about my piss break. Oh, you know what it could have been? I was gonna say I brought some more piss fuel, as in water, cause if you drink water, then you turn it into piss, so it's piss fuel. Anyway, I'm so sorry to have cursed you with that knowledge. Hey, guy.
どうしたヤガミ？3年前の裁判資料を見せてもらえますか？
It's true though, it is piss fuel.
これから大久保新平と面会しますんで。
なんでだよ急に。
わかりました。資料は私が用意します。
悪いね、沙織さん。
She's still nice. I like her. Want a little cup of coffee? Maybe tea. That's tea.
お、ありがとう。そっちのファイルは？
You should have put on stylish shades and said, I can't talk right now, I'm making piss. Yeah, but aren't we always making piss all the time? Technically, yeah, right? As long as you've had something to drink before, or like since your last pee-pee, I guess you're making pee-pee. I'm sorry.
こっちも必要かと。
いや、それは。
大久保新平と話すなら見といた方がいいと思います。
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to learn more stuff. He's also gonna go make piss. Or not. Why are we standing up? Sit back down. I guess because they want you to have, like, to know that, oh, you're gonna be reading a lot or listening to a lot. Piss stream today. Also, this is a double entendre. That's a good one. But also, I could have lived without it at the same time.
事件当時20歳。
Yikes.
2015年12月2日23時頃。火災後のアパート2階。
It is nice that he reads it out for me.
胸部には生前刺されたとみられる傷が15箇所確認。
Blood loss?
死因は失血死。
I guess that makes sense. Maybe?
気道にすすがないことから煙は吸っておらず、つまり火災前にすでに死亡していたとみられる。警察は被害者の同居人大久保新平を現行犯逮捕。
He looks like such a nerd in the top one. He looks like he's about to go to a idol concert.
凶器とみられる出刃包丁。
He's just missing the
同
huppy.
人の指紋が検出された。また炎上中のアパートから消防隊に救出された際、大久保は酩酊状態にあった。
大久保さんは異常者じゃありません。6年前に暴力を。
He's angry. He looks like he's angry that mom still dresses him. I love that. He does look like that.
飲酒した記憶はなく、目が覚めたら火に包まれていたと供述。そして逮捕直後から一貫して無実を主張。
八神、どうしてもやんなきゃならねえのか？ 大久保との面会は。
ええ、そうみたいです。
何のために。
3年前の創薬センターの事件で大久保が本当に無実だったか、その真実。
I guess we can just go ask him, did you kill Vaku? Because if he says yes, nothing changes. If he says no, I guess if he says no, also nothing changes because he got acquitted from the murder of Vaku. Well, I mean, the guy was murdered, like, he was murdered, but, like, he was acquitted from, you know, since he didn't do it.
確かめるため。
そんなことがちょっと面会するだけでわかるのか。
Yep.
さあ、でも彼とはいつかまた会わなきゃって気はしてたんです。大久保新平は確かに俺の弁護で無罪になりました。でも潔白を示す動かぬ証拠を見つけたわけでもなかった。あの無罪は大久保が黒とは言い切れないってだけの判決で、彼の周囲にとってそれは結局灰色の決着だったようです。大久保は職場に復帰もできず、ネットには住所も個人情報も探されてました。
ああ。
彼はほとんど外出もできず、夜寝るときは毎晩睡眠。
Yikes, woof.
でも俺はそんなこと知らなかったし、興味も持たなかった。そして大久保はある日ずっとやめていた酒を飲んで恋人に包丁を。
That is suspicious.
自分のせいだと。
Why did Shinpei kill Emi if it's anyone's fault? I don't think it's his fault.
俺が殺人鬼を無罪にして、そのせいで。
I think this would have happened regardless, or he would have been in prison, but then in prison for having done something he didn't do.
思い上がってんじゃねえぞ、若造。20年前、お前の親父さん、八神弁護士の最後の裁判、覚えてるよな。
ええ。
We haven't really heard anything about his real dad.
親父さんが弁護したのは15の女の子を乱暴して死なせたって。
That's also, like, how could you... I know that, like, everyone has a right to a lawyer, but how could you defend someone like that? Like, if they did do it. If they didn't do it, then yeah, okay. But, you know, you don't know.
声を荒げた中で、親父さんは無罪を勝ち取った。その時、
But was he innocent?
マスコミの取材に八神弁護士はこう答えた。弁護人の務めは真実の解明ではない。検察が人を裁くに足りる証拠を揃えたか、それを見極めるだけだってな。あの状況で毅然とそれを言ってのけた。そりゃすげえ勇気だ。
What happened to his dad?
強さを見て、お前も弁護士に憧れたんじゃなかったか？
That's true.
きっかけは
You're
そうで
right.
した。でも
You're right, L.
あの裁判の後、俺にもいろいろありましたから。
ああ。
親父が無罪にした被告人はもしかしたらやっぱり黒だったのかも。釈放後すぐ姿をくらました。すると怒りの矛先はそれを弁護してた親父へ。そして俺の両親は
Divorced. Oh no, we're killed. Right, we did hear about that. Never mind.
名指しにされた。
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Tuck's parents deserve that. But I also definitely understand having your daughter, you know, get done to her all the things that they said that I don't want to repeat. But like I get wanting to take revenge. Like, I mean, misplaced, like to the wrong person, but I do get it. But it really sucks to then have all that anger be put towards you. Oof.
弁護士として何も悪いことはしちゃいねえ。真実を見つかるのは俺らの義務じゃねえし、大体そんなもん神様でもねえ限り無理なんだよ。お前も大久保を無罪にした時、弁護士がやれる限りの仕事はきっちり果たしてた。
You have to be so dead set in your resolve, though, to be like, I'm just doing like what my job is. I'm just doing what my job is. I'm not evil for defending someone who could have done all this, who has murdered, or you know, other things, other crimes. Like, you have to really be strong to keep doing that, especially because so many people are like, why are you defending like someone who clearly did something wrong, right? That is not something I could do. I think it takes a very specific type of person.
先生の言ってることは正論です。でも、もし自分の弁護のせいで、その後知ってる女の子が焼き殺されたかもしれないとしたら。
I wonder if they're gonna do the Ace Attorney thing, that they're like, oh no, the person you're defending has to be innocent. Because that's what Ace Attorney does, right? Like, no one actually did it. So you don't have to feel bad for getting, like, a person off in a game, even though it's not real and it doesn't matter. But, and then, like, you don't have to dig that far for the character. Like Phoenix, right, never has to go, oh my god, I got someone acquitted who didn't deserve it. Like, there's never, like, it's all light, good-hearted fun and not awful and sad like this game. But I wonder if they, like, at the end switch it around and be like, okay, well, it's also true for this game. He thought he got a guy acquitted who was a murderer, or turned out to be a murderer, but turned out he wasn't. I don't know. That's kind of got the same vibe as Saijima's arc in 4, where they're like, oh no, he's the killer of 18 people, and then they turn around and it's like, oh no, he shot them, but he didn't kill them, so he's innocent technically. Well, he still shot people, you know? But like, I wonder if it's gonna follow that same line.
何?
もし先生が俺の立場でもそれは正論だから悪いことはしてないから仕方ないことだ。
He's got a point.
片付けられますか？
いい加減にしろ。お前はいつまで過去を引きずる。
He's also right. They're just standing at different positions.
Yagamiだ。
The music, dude.
大久保新平と面会できます。
It's still going.
七福通り西のタクシー乗り場でいいですか？僕も今から向かいますね。
わかった。ありがとう。お気遣いありがとうございました。
俺が言いたいことは。
We didn't look at Emmy's case, did we? Maybe we did.
聞きやしねって分かってんだ。
I'm sorry.
源田先生。
ん？
真実を神様だけに預けていたから、俺は過去を引きずったままなんです。
I think it makes sense that he became a detective, because he is much more into pursuing the truth rather than defending anyone and everyone. Fine. This is the last thing we'll do, though. This is the last thing we'll do. Then we'll call it a day. Hey, Hoshino! Let me save just in case it takes 5 million years. Why is this just a lore dump episode? Or stream? Hi, hi.
いよいよあの大久保に会うんですね。どうぞ先乗ってください。
I'm riding shotgun. I don't think so. Would be fun though. Okay, let's go. His hair is so long. He looks so different. This is the what was his name again? The young master, Masato. Masato from Seven into Aoki, change. Same vibe, except that Aoki cut his hair and this guy got longer hair. But like, same incredible transformation. Hi, you look nice.
すいません。人と話すの久しぶりで声が。
大丈夫。
Did they give him a shirt? Why is he wearing this? Maybe they gave him a nicer shirt.
雰囲気変わりましたね。
ああ。
You too.
君の弁護をしてからはもう法廷に立ってないんだ。
弁護士を辞めた。
代わりに探偵を始めた。カムロ町で便利屋もどきの。
俺のせいですか？
いや悪い。今日はこんなこと話しに来たわけじゃないんだ。
Kind of interesting that he can't look him in the eye. Not for too long.
3年前の創薬センター。あの事件、君は本当に無実だったか？
Oh no. This feels so awkward. Oh, oops. Sorry. This feels so awkward. It kind of feels like two lovers who have a who felt like they had to break up for like, oh, we just need to do different things in our life, like going to different colleges or working in different countries or like something like that. It kind of has that vibe that they're like awkwardly like, hey, how's it been? Oh yeah, I've been okay. Yeah, anyway, you remember that one time when we were at your mom's or whatever? Like, it's that kind of awkward vibe. I kind of want to crawl out of my skin. I don't like this at all. But I do think it's very impressive, as per usual. These games are so good. Like, the writing, the voice acting, the animations are incredible, as per usual.
何言ってんです？ふざけないでください。俺は無実です。そのセンターの事件もエミの事件も俺は何もやってないって。何度もそう言った。あんただって聞いてたろ。なんで誰も信じてくれないんだよ。
Oh, that's so tough. Oh no. Imagine being Hoshino. This poor guy.
エミちゃんの件では検察に証拠が揃ってた。俺なんかの弁護じゃ無罪にできなかった。
できるわけありませんよ。あんただって俺を疑ってたからね。
He did, yeah.
ちゃんと気がついてたよ。俺の無罪を訴えるたんびにさ。あんた
Come on, talk. Apologize, please. Make it a little easier.
2つの事件、本当にあなたは
Hey, Gaming Thief, welcome. Or welcome back, rather. It's good to see you today. I hope you've been well. I hope nothing bad stopped you from being able to tune in. But I hope you've been well. It's good to see you. We are in kind of a a bad cutscene. Just been busy. Okay, well, I hope that the busyness was good busy and not bad. But yeah, we're in a little bit of a rough cutscene. Have you played this game? If so, or if not, would you like a short summary? Otherwise, you haven't? Okay, well, I can at least explain to you what we're currently doing so you're not totally lost. But we're trying to figure out if the person, we're the guy in the jacket, in the leather jacket. This is our friend, he's a lawyer. The main character used to be a lawyer, not anymore, because he got a guy acquitted who then went on to kill his girlfriend, like his own girlfriend, and we're now talking to that guy 3 years later, because the current case, because we're now a detective, the current case we're working on, like, we need information, and we're hoping that this guy is, or can, like, enlighten us at least a little bit, or otherwise, you know, like, we're here to gather information, basically, to find out if he did actually kill 2 people 3 years ago or not. So, but this scene is really awkward. I hope it's not too awkward or weird. But yeah, if you have any questions, these games in general, but this game especially, is incredibly convoluted. So I could do my best to explain it, but it's also like a lot of information. And a lot of, cause it's a lot of, like, you get drip-fed information, and it's just really tough to keep everything, like, in your brain. But yeah, anyway, this guy's on death row, so we're talking to him before he's gone, I guess.
それがもう俺には関係ない。
Oh yeah, and he worked at this guy worked at the place where we need information about from. That's not a sentence. Anyway.
犯人が誰だったか聞きたいでしょ。
創薬センターの研究員でショーの幼児。
覚えてます。え？
Right, because our colleagues
真犯人
used to be.
でもなんで？
今説明するよ。あの事件は新薬の人体実験による事故。それが俺たちの仮説なんだ。ショーノは実験台にした患者を想定外に死なせてしまい、その死体を慌てて隠さなきゃならなかった。
Right, the whole case started with there were 3 yakuza who got stabbed in the eyes and then killed, and that has spiraled into, oh my god, some people are trying to make a drug that cures or at least slows down Alzheimer's, and that has spiraled into, oh my god, they're doing tests on humans, and all of this is connected somehow. That's basically the gist of where we're at currently. It is very interesting, but it's also so convoluted. And the amount of cutscenes is insane. Like, today we've basically only been watching cutscenes and doing some side content. Yeah, exactly. Like, you need a whole ass board. After every cutscene or info dump, you you can check out your case file, and everything is saved there, because it's so much information that you literally have to basically open up the in-game Wikipedia to find out, oh yeah, wait, who is that guy again? Or what are they talking about here? Yeah, like, you really, if they didn't do that, I would really have to take notes, although I don't really look into you know, that information. But like it is spreadsheet worthy. Like, oh nope, it's a lot.
話は変わってたはずだ。でも現実にはそうはならなかった。
Oh, maybe the police would have actually suspected Chono instead.
俺が死体を山に埋めたから。
Right, so when he worked at the drug facility, there were also, like, it was also part research facility, part Alzheimer facility for like old people to live at and to like be taken care of. And so one gentleman was found dead by this guy, and then he decided to bury the body for whatever reason. So they thought, like, the police thought that he killed the man, but he didn't do it, basically. So that's what we got him acquitted of. That, oh, he just buried the body, he didn't actually kill the guy. And then he went on to kill his girlfriend. So he wasn't a former convict. I don't think that's true. Are you sure? What was he convicted of?
君が死体を山に埋めたのは。
Oh, what? Oh no, that's right, because he got violent because he had alcohol issues. Is that right?
にとっても幸運でしかなかった。おかげで警察が奴を疑うことはなくなってしまった。
Attacked. Yeah, I think he attacked a girlfriend or someone. Like I said, oh, you need a whole spider web of information. Like, it's so much.
車の荷台を開けたら急に死体があって。でもそんなの警察が信じてくれるわけない。
That's right.
俺には前があるし、何言ったって信じてもらえない。そう思ったから。
But then you, isn't you Yagami? No? Okay.
当たり前でしょ。
わかった。
Is it weird of me to say that he's kind of a hottie now that he has long hair? Is that me? I mean, he does look a little scruffy. But he's kind of a hottie.
エミのことも殺してないんですよ。そっちの方は何も聞いてくれないんですか？
No, I believe you now.
もう確かめようがないんだよ。俺だって君が無実であってほしいって3年前にやれることは全部やった。ほんの少し焼け残ってた証拠は何度も調べた。今になって新証拠でも見つかるか？
Yes.
エミを殺した犯人はいつか俺が死ぬのを笑いながら見るわけですね。
I think that's what's gonna happen. Something new is gonna pop up. We can get, like, we have to lawyer up, I guess. We have to lawyer him? We have to law him. No, we have to defend him. There we go. We have to defend him, and then he gets off because he didn't do it. Actually, we find who it is. I don't know. I don't know, but he's gonna be innocent. Oh, Hoshino! But why is Hoshino here? Like, realistically. I don't think the killer was Yakami, although that would be an incredible twist. Oh, he's going to look into... He's going to look into the Emmy case. I'm gonna get wasted. Yep. Yeah, okay.
大丈夫。いいからもう行きな。
Hoshino is so nice. He loses his judgment. Yeah. That's true, he does lose his judgment between this one and the next one. That's right. Head to tender? Maybe we shouldn't be doing that. It is getting kind of late. I guess it depends. No, I said that would be gameplay. That's true. We haven't done any gameplay. You're right. We haven't done any gameplay in like the second half of the game. We should at least go beat some people up. That's gameplay, right? No, you know what we should do? We should go, well, first beat some people up, I guess. But then let me also go, do a little game of Kamado of the Dead. I was talking about it at the start of the stream. It's a mini game that is new in this game, but I haven't gotten around to it. Get out of here, man. Yeah, you can literally do that. There's YouTube videos of that, where people just put the cutscenes together. But that's the thing, not every info dump is a cutscene. Wow. That was a perfect, like, ending to a fight. Let's go do Kamuro of the Dead. I think it's a shooter. It's a zombie shooter. That I'm actually somewhat excited about. Okay. Let's see. Should I? Yes. Maybe I should have looked at the rules. I don't know how to reload or shoot or anything. Bomb, Y. Shoot, shoot. B is shoot. Oh, but also RB is shoot. That's good. Reload. Okay. Okay, I think we can do this. It's so funny because there was a spin-off of the Yakuza series that was actually a zombie shooter. But it's stuck on the Yakuza 3, on the PlayStation 3. So I haven't played it yet. I wonder if this is close enough to the game Dead Souls. It was not long before the virus completely overwhelmed Kamurocho. In order to end the disaster, the government called for an aerial saturation bombing to... Okay, however, there are still some survivors left in Kamurocho. Oh, but only a few scant hours remain until the bombing commences. Will you make it out of Kamurocho alive or die along with it? Wow. Yakuzombie. Yeah, kinda. Or yes. If we find any Yakuza. That's reloading. Oh my god. Oh no. Ah! Reload? Reload. Okay. Good, good, good. It's so awkward. I'm in general not a shooter person. No. No. This guy looks like a Yakuza. But I'm already not a shooter person. I don't know how people play shooters on controller. Like, who does that? There's also no aim assist. Help me. Pow, pow, pow. Oh my god, look at this fella. Also, in Left 4 Dead, what are they boomers? Because that last guy really looked like one of the Left 4 Dead. Oh, Left 4 Dead. Zombies. Words are so hard. I hit Y to throw a grenade. But I didn't have time to throw it, I don't think. Okay. But is it the boomers that like explode? It's been a while since I played Left 4 Dead. Even though I did just say I'm not a shooter type of person. I have played some Left 4 Dead. I also earlier said that I'm not a zombie type person. Oh god! Oh my god, did you see him bolt? Once I hit him once. Okay. Who are you? Who are you? I hate you. 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 Boomers don't explode. They just talk about how phone bad, book good, and how phone bad, book good, and how lazy and stupid millennials and zoomers are. You're right. My bad. Oh! Ouchie! I hit the wrong button. Oh. Oh no, I hate these. I hate those guys so bad. I hate these guys even more. Toss a little grenade. I hate this so much. Oh no! This, you know what this is? You know the sequence, is it in Zero and Kiwami? I think so, where you have to drive in a car, or you sit in the backseat of a car and you have to stick your head out the window to shoot like people on bikes and in other cars. That is what this is. Like the whole on-rail shooter. I guess that's exactly what it is. Again, I don't really play shooty patooties. What if can I use keyboard and mouse? Move reticle? No, is there no mouse? Can you not use the mouse? Oh my god, you can. Oh my god, I don't know what the buttons are. Let's not do that. I think it's too late to switch now. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, I hate these fellas. Good. Little bomb. Who are you? Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that. Oh. Oh, look, a bear. No, I hate that. I hate video games. I hate video games. It's a dancer. I hate this so much. The speedy one and the fat ones are ripped from... Yeah. These guys are new, though. The fly boys. I hate that! I hate that! I'm gonna... Disease. Oh my god, those guys are the worst. Who are you? I don't like this. At least reloading is really fast. Oh, okay, I'm dead. That's so hard. Holy crap, that is so hard. What did I make it to? Like chapter 3? Out of 5? Ah, that is so incredibly tough. But kind of fun. I like that. Maybe, if we try that again, I should find out the, buttons for keyboard and mouse. Because I think that would be so much easier, although the sensitivity was kind of weird. But I hit the left mouse button and that was reloading, and then I panicked and I was like, no, I can't do that. Like, I had to find out what the other button was. I think it was space. Space for shooting, but then I still wouldn't know what the button for, bomb is, so I kind of was like, okay, well, never mind. I gave it a shot. Next time I will try keyboard and mouse though. But that's kind of fun. I like that. I think this is it for today though. We've been here for almost 5 hours. I think I've got enough. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. And I really appreciate you being here, and the raid again, from, oh my god, Shark. Let me see if Shark Star, I thought it was Shark Star, and then I was like, I don't want to say it wrong. So I had to scroll back up. But thank you to them for their raid. I really appreciate it. And thanks for the new follows, as always. I appreciate that too. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy your weekend. I think the weather is nice. Maybe, hopefully it stays nice. And take care, be safe, stay tough, and I'll see you all on Monday with a new game. So, I'll see you later. Bye. Bye, guys.